Here's 50 reasons why the bald eagle is the perfect symbol for America. Let's start by exploring the eagle as a symbol of freedom, strength, and resilience. These core values run deep through the American story. 1. It soars alone, a symbol of independence. The bald eagle doesn't flock like geese or fly in clusters like starlings. It flies solo, high above the world below. And honestly, that's America. A country founded on the idea of breaking away, forging our own path, and standing on our own wings, even if the wind's against us. 2. It flies higher than most birds, representing ambition. Eagles fly at altitudes up to 10,000 feet. That's not just a number, it's a mindset. From skyscrapers to space travel, Americans have always aimed higher. Just like the eagle, we don't settle for the treetops. We reach for the clouds. 3. It's uniquely North American. Our bird, our symbol. You won't find the bald eagle soaring in Europe or nesting in Asia. It's native to this continent, our homeland. Choosing it as the national bird wasn't just symbolic, it was literal. This bird is America. 4. It's on the Great Seal of the United States. Ever looked closely at a passport or a dollar bill? That eagle's not just for decoration. It holds 13 arrows and an olive branch, war and peace. It clutches both because America doesn't shy away from defending itself, but it also seeks diplomacy. That's powerful symbolism, and it's been with us since 1782. 5. It represents freedom in our military and flags. From Marine Corps emblems to Air Force patches, the bald eagle is everywhere in our military symbolism, and it represents the very thing our armed forces defend: freedom. It's not just a bird, it's a badge of honor. 6. Its grip is 10 times stronger than a human hand. That's not just an impressive fact, it's a metaphor. The American spirit doesn't let go. Whether it's our dreams, our beliefs, or our freedom, we hold on tight. And like the eagle, when we commit to something, we mean it. 7. It survives harsh environments, just like us. From icy Alaskan coastlines to humid Florida swamps, bald eagles adapt and thrive. Sounds a lot like the American people. Resilient, resourceful, and built to endure whatever nature or history throws at us. 8. It was on the brink of extinction and came back stronger. In the mid-20th century, the bald eagle nearly vanished. Pesticides, habitat loss, it was a dark time. But we rallied. We passed laws, we changed our ways, and we brought it back. That comeback story, that's American grit. Fall down, rise up. 9. Its white head stands out, a symbol of leadership. You see it from a distance, the white crown of the eagle. It doesn't blend in, it leads, it watches, it stands tall. And in a world full of noise and chaos, America has often tried to be a beacon, whether in innovation, democracy, or ideals. Like the eagle, we lead by presence. 10. Its cry is fierce and unmistakable. Okay, fun fact. Movies often dub in a hawk cry instead of using the real bald eagle call. But even so, that piercing scream, it's wild, it's raw, and untamed. Just like the frontier spirit that built this country. It's not polished, but it's powerful, just the way freedom should sound. That's just the first 10, and we've got 40 more to go. From feathers to flight, from culture to combat, the eagle's story is deeply woven into our own.
If you're feeling that sense of pride right now, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me this in the comments. How do you feel the eagle represents or relates to you as an American?
Now let's look at how the eagle connects to the land we love, the way it builds, and the clarity of its vision. Just like the American people, from coast to coast, just like our flag flies above 50 proud states. 11. It nests across the country from coast to coast. You'll find bald eagles nesting everywhere, from the lakes of Minnesota to the cypress swamps of Louisiana, and all the way up in Alaska. Just like America, they're diverse, adaptable, and proud of their territory. No matter which state you're in, there's a piece of the eagle watching the same sky. 12. It builds the largest nest of any North American bird. I'm talking massive. Some nests reach 13 feet deep and weigh over a ton. That's dedication to home. And as Americans, our sense of home, our land, our family, our community, is something we build, protect, and take pride in. The eagle's nest isn't just shelter. It's a fortress of love and legacy. 13. It prefers wild places, lakes, rivers, mountains. The bald eagle isn't a city bird. It lives in the wilderness, near clean water and open skies. And if that doesn't scream America the Beautiful, I don't know what does. Our national parks, our rivers, our mountains. This bird loves the same landscapes that we sing about on the 4th of July. 14. Its wingspan can reach 8 feet, big, bold, unmistakable. An 8-foot wingspan isn't just impressive, it's iconic. The eagle doesn't hide, and neither do we. From big ideas to big dreams, Americans are known for thinking and living on a larger scale. We go big, just like the bald eagle. 15. It mates for life, a symbol of loyalty and commitment. Eagles are monogamous. They choose a partner and stick with them through thick and thin, raising generations together. It reminds me of the ideals we hold dear: loyalty, family, and long-term commitment. Not just to each other, but to causes bigger than ourselves. 16. Its vision is 4 to 5 times stronger than ours. Eagles can spot a rabbit from 2 miles away. That kind of clarity and focus is what we aim for as a nation. Visionaries built this country. From inventors to activists, Americans have always looked farther, dreamed bigger, and seen what others couldn't. 17. It flies with minimal effort, master of efficiency. Once an eagle catches a thermal, it can glide for hours with barely a flap. It's nature's way of saying, work smarter, not harder. And I don't know about you, but that's a very American attitude. Find the best route, innovate, maximize, evolve. 18. It doesn't hunt for sport, only what it needs. Eagles don't waste energy. They hunt to survive, not to dominate. That balance, strength with restraint, is something we strive for. As a country with power, we've always wrestled with how to use it wisely. The eagle is strong, yes, but also deliberate. That's a lesson in leadership. 19. It can lock its talons and never let go. When an eagle grips something, it doesn't release until it decides. That's conviction. That's resolve. Americans don't give up easily on our principles, our dreams, or each other. When we commit, we hold on. 20. It's protected by federal law, a sacred symbol. You can't own a bald eagle. You can't even pick up a feather without a special permit. That level of protection shows just how sacred this bird is to us. We don't just admire it, we revere it. It represents something bigger: our shared values, our hard-won freedoms, our collective identity. That's 20 reasons, and every one of them reminds me why this bird was chosen to carry the hopes and ideals of an entire nation. From its loyalty to its leadership, the bald eagle is more than just majestic. It's meaningful. Let's keep this flight going. Let's look at how deeply the eagle is woven into our identity. From our founding to the present day, in our service, currency, and shared pride, here's how deeply the eagle is woven into our culture and identity. 21. It was chosen by the Founding Fathers in 1782. When the Continental Congress approved the Great Seal, they didn't choose the lion or the falcon or any European symbol of royalty. They chose something wild, native, and strong. The bald eagle was a bold statement. We're not just breaking away from the old world, we're building something entirely new. 22. Benjamin Franklin didn't like it, which made it more American. Yep. Franklin famously said the eagle was of bad moral character and preferred the turkey. But that just adds to the story. Debate, disagreement, passionate opinions, that's America. And in the end, the eagle won. Because sometimes democracy gets messy, but the right ideas rise. 23, it's on our money, a constant reminder of values. Next time you look at a quarter, a dollar bill, or the back of a $50, there it is, that powerful bird, wings spread. Not just for decoration, but as a reminder of what we're investing in. Strength, unity, freedom. Our economy isn't just numbers, it's built on belief. The eagle reminds us of that. 24, it's part of this presidential seal. Whenever the president speaks, signs a law, or addresses the world, the eagle is right there, holding arrows and olive branches, looking toward peace but ready for defense. It says, "We seek harmony, but we won't be pushed around." That's leadership with purpose. 25, it appears in the logos of NASA, the Marines, and the Secret Service. The eagle isn't just a decoration, it's a message. NASA uses it to represent exploration. The Marines, for strength. The Secret Service, for vigilance. No matter the mission, the message is the same. This is American. This is serious. This is powerful. 26, it's honored in military patches and medals. From Air Force wings to the Medal of Honor, the eagle is etched into the symbols of service and sacrifice. It doesn't just represent a country, it represents courage. And every time someone wears it on their chest, it reminds us of the price of freedom. 27, it's used by veteran and scout organizations. Ever notice how many American veteran logos and Boy Scout badges include an eagle? It's not by chance. The eagle represents ideals that we teach our kids and honor in our heroes. Integrity, bravery, and service before self. 28, it's respected by indigenous cultures as a sacred messenger. Long before 1776, Native American tribes saw the eagle as a bridge between Earth and the Creator. Its feathers were used in ceremonies, dances, and prayers. Today, the federal government still grants eagle feathers to tribal members for sacred use. It's a deep and enduring respect, rooted in reverence. 29, it flies alone, but builds for generations. Eagles may hunt alone, but they return to the same nest year after year, rebuilding, expanding, and raising the next generation. That balance of independence and legacy, that's the American spirit. We blaze our own trail, but we build it strong enough for those who follow. 30. It's illegal to harm one, a law that protects our identity. The Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act of 1940 made it a federal crime to kill or disturb an eagle. Why? Because harming the eagle isn't just hurting a bird, it's disrespecting what it stands for. It's our symbol, our story, and we've decided it's worth protecting. That's 30 reasons why the bald eagle doesn't just fly over America. It flies for America. From our money to our military, from sacred traditions to childhood scout patches, the eagle is everywhere we look. But there's still more to the story. Now let's explore how the eagle embodies American energy, speed, and the unwavering drive to achieve. 31. It's only found in North America, a truly native symbol. The bald eagle doesn't migrate across oceans. It's not borrowed from another land. This bird was born here, hunts here, nests here. Just like the American story, it's rooted in the soil of this continent. No other country can claim it. It's ours. 32. It's not actually bald, it just looks different. The name bald comes from an old word meaning white-headed. But here's the thing. Its striking white head makes it stand out, just like America. We don't always follow the mold. We're bold, unconventional, and sometimes misunderstood. But we stand out, and we don't apologize for it. 33. Its nesting habits reflect long-term planning. Eagles don't just build nests for the moment. They add to them year after year, bigger, stronger, safer. That's a reminder of what we're trying to do as a country. Build a foundation that lasts, improve it, reinforce it, leave it better than we found it for the next generation to inherit. 34. It often returns to the same nest, a deep sense of home. Even though it travels far and wide, the eagle comes back home. That instinct, returning to where roots were planted, is something so many Americans feel. Whether we live in cities or small towns, there's always a pull toward the place that made us. That's patriotism. That's home. 35. It goes through molting, a natural renewal process. Eagles lose and regrow feathers every year. It keeps them strong, clean, and flight-ready. Kind of like us. America isn't perfect. We've had to shed old ways, re-examine ourselves, grow. And like the eagle, we emerge stronger each time. Renewal is part of the journey. 36. Other countries respect the eagle as a symbol of the U.S. Around the world, when people see the bald eagle, they think, America, power, freedom. That recognition matters because it shows that our values aren't just internal. They send a message to the world. And like the eagle, we're watched, studied, and sometimes admired from afar. 37. It appears on U.S. embassies, jets, and diplomatic seals. The eagle goes wherever America goes. Embassies, military aircraft, international letters. It's there, wings outstretched. A reminder that wherever we set foot, we bring our principles with us. That freedom travels, and that we carry our identity with pride. 38. It's part of Olympic logos and global sports teams. When Team USA walks into the stadium, sometimes there's an eagle on the chest. Why? Because the eagle represents our competitive spirit, our resilience, and our unity under one flag. Sports may not be political, but the pride is real. And the eagle brings that energy. 39. It represents courage even in conflict. The eagle's image has been used in times of peace and in times of war. It stands for courage, not blind aggression, but the bravery to stand firm, even when the winds of history shift. That's a reflection of who we aim to be. Strong, principled, ready to rise when needed. 40. It's a reminder that power can be graceful. The bald eagle doesn't flap frantically. It glides. It watches. It strikes with precision. Power doesn't have to be loud or chaotic. It can be graceful, controlled, earned. And in a world full of noise, that quiet strength is something America still strives to model. 40 reasons, and each one is a feather in a much bigger set of wings. The bald eagle isn't just an animal, it's a reflection of who we are, of who we've been, of who we're still becoming. Let's bring it home with the final 10. In this final stretch, let's reflect on how the eagle's traits speak to the enduring heart of America, our unity, courage, and belief in tomorrow. 41. It flies into storms, not away from them. Most birds flee from storms, but eagles, they face them. They ride the wind, rise above the turbulence, and use the storm to climb higher. If that's not America, I don't know what is. We don't shy away from hardship. We lean into it, learn from it, and come out stronger on the other side. 42. It commands the sky, but doesn't abuse its power. The eagle dominates the skies, but not by terrorizing everything in sight. It watches, waits, strikes only when needed. That kind of measured strength reminds us of what true power should look like. Wise, disciplined, and used with purpose. 43, it becomes self-sufficient early in life. Young eagles don't stay in the nest long. Once they learn to fly, they're out there, hunting, surviving, thriving. That's the spirit of the self-made individual, of immigrants, pioneers, and entrepreneurs, of Americans who build something from nothing and make it soar. 44, it symbolizes majesty without arrogance. The eagle is majestic, not because it demands attention, but because it commands it. Its dignity is quiet, its power is earned. That's the kind of leadership Americans admire. Not loud, not boastful, just quietly exceptional. 45, it refuses to be caged. There's a reason the image of a caged eagle feels so wrong. It goes against everything the bird stands for, just like freedom goes against the idea of control. Americans have always pushed back against tyranny, surveillance, limits on thought and voice. We were born to be free. Just like the eagle. 46, it lives in every region of the U.S. From Alaska's wilderness to Florida's wetlands, bald eagles are everywhere. That means this symbol unites us. North and south, east and west, red states and blue. No matter our differences, we all share the same sky. And sometimes the same eagle flies over all of us. 47, it represents each state's history of survival. Every state has its story, wars fought, floods weathered, people displaced and reborn. The eagle, a bird that came back from near extinction, carries that same story in its wings. It's not just survival, it's resilience. And it reflects the journey of all 50 states. 48, it balances individualism and unity. Eagles fly alone, but they also raise families, return to the same partner, and participate in the ecosystem. That's America. Fiercely individual, yet connected. Different states, different voices, but one union, one nest. 49, it appears on state flags, seals, and monuments. Across the U.S., state flags and buildings proudly display the eagle. It's carved in stone, painted in murals, sewn into banners. The states have embraced it, not because they had to, but because they wanted to, because it means something. 50, it reminds us that America is still soaring. The eagle isn't a relic. It's not a dusty symbol of a past era. It's alive and thriving, flying higher than ever. And so is America.